What's up, everybody? Hope you guys had a badass Christmas. It's a shame that it's over, but at least the holiday season continues. I'm just on my way to go and pick up the Atlanta stickers that you guys have ordered. If you don't follow me on Twitter, then you wouldn't know that I purposefully didn't bother posting the stickers over the like 3 or 4 days directly over Christmas, because the postal service actually stops for a couple of days and nothing really happens. And I figured rather than them just being stagnant in a post box somewhere and potentially being lost and or neglected, that I would just hang on to them and post them afterwards. Thank you so much for your patience, by the way, if you've been waiting for one and or wondering why it hasn't arrived. For those of you that aren't aware, there are loads of Atlanta flag stickers left. There are also plenty of t-shirts left in the campaign, so if you're interested, if you want to support the campaign, if you want to get yourself a cool sticker and a cool t-shirt, and or either, both, one or the other, whatever, then there's a link in the description to officialsmo.com where you can find everything that you need, and a link to the Teespring campaign as well. So massive thank you to all of you guys that have chipped in so far. You guys have no idea how much I appreciate your support. You are the best. Thank you so much. So Christmas has been fun. It has been fun. I had Smo Jr. with me for a couple of days. It was eventful, to say the least. I'm one of those people, when I wrap something, I need to wrap it as close to perfection as possible. So I'm one of those assholes that puts sellotape all the way across the seam of the paper. And if you're a kid, that just destroys you. You're just completely incapable of opening the gift. And on top of that, what made it worse is I found this super awesome silver shiny paper that I knew that he would love, and he did. He thought it was awesome, but it doesn't tear. It's the shit that just like stretches, do you know what I mean? It's absolutely beastie. So the poor little bastard could barely open any of his presents. I had to help him with most of them. Poor kid. And a family friend of ours sent us a little box full of goodies for him. One of these things was an Avengers watch, right? Super cool little piece of kit. Had a little button on it that would project an image onto the wall. Awesome little gift, but he decided to give me 60-second updates of the time. Like, Dad, it's 1:53. It's 54 now. It's 1:55. Little bastard. So I was thoroughly reminded of just how long 60 seconds really is. I know that shit off the top of my head now. Boom, there's a minute. Boom, there's another minute. We bought this enormous bird. Right, normally we like to spice things up a little. So turkey or a bird in a bird in a bird, or a goose, whatever. And this year we decided to try something called a capon. And I've never heard of a capon before, but it's an enormous chicken. It's like 1 2/3 the size of a normal chicken. Monstrous thing, like huge. And so we cooked this enormous chicken for our Christmas Day meal. You know how you eat so much that you feel almost a bit sick? You basically regret what you just did. I ate so much, and I actually broke the chair that I was sitting on. So we just ate so much Christmas food that my fat ass just went straight through the goddamn chair. So that was fun, / embarrassing, / hilarious. But the rest of the time, I've been at my parents' place with Badger, and I've been playing a lot of Rise of the Tomb Raider on Xbox One, and it's awesome. It's fantastic. I loved the previous Tomb Raider that was done by Square Enix. I love the kind of dark grittiness they've added to it, but good lord, it runs like shit on the Xbox. It really does run like shit. The frame rate is so low so often, but I just couldn't wait until it came out on PC. I'm weak. It was on sale in the Xbox store. I was like, boom, Tomb Raider, yeah buddy. Lara Croft's son, I'm all over that shit. Great game, really enjoying it. I thoroughly recommend it to anyone, but if you think you're going to give a shit about low FPS, don't buy it on Xbox One, wait for the PC. Anyway, I'm going to go grab these stickers. Alright, boom. Stickers collected. I don't know if you guys can see inside my jacket. No, I don't think so. The box I keep them all in was too big to fit under my seat, so I've had to kind of stuff it into my jacket. So I look like I've got some kind of oddly deformed and swollen left breasticle. Not ready to post yet. I've got to go and package them up, lick all the envelopes, put my mouth all over everything, and then send it to you beautiful people. So if you guys don't have chlamydia yet, ooh, you're in for a treat. In my previous video, what did I call it? The ultimate sin as a moto vlogger, because I'm talking about cars. A few of you cheeky motherfuckers called me a chav. Ooh, Smo's a chav. Smo drove chav cars. Chavs don't drive Evos and Pulsars, etc, etc, because they can't afford decent cars. There's quite a distinction between a Chav car and a decent Japanese car, in my opinion. However, the line can be blurred. If you slap a giant spoiler on something that didn't have one before, then potentially, unless, of course, you're slapping a giant spoiler on a highly powered RX-7, for example, which will benefit from a spoiler greatly. Chav. Of all the things, you called me a chav. You bastards. Ultimately, I guess, if you called me a chav, it's because you don't know much about cars. That's all I can really say. Chavs can't afford nice cars, that's why they buy shit ones and glue stuff to them. Which ironically seems kind of counterintuitive to me. They go out and they buy something like a 1 litre Corsa. Take my first car, for example. They go out and buy one of those, and then they spend like 5 grand putting a stupid body kit and pearlescent paint on it, when you could have spent 5 grand on a goddamn Evo. The only thing that you see chavs driving are Clios, Saxos, Peugeot 106s, and the most low-powered scoobs they ever made, which is the UK Turbo 2000. I don't think I've ever actually seen somebody step out of an Evo with bright blue Nike trainers and Adidas tracksuit on. I'm going to stop before I go too far into this. Talking about chavs for me is kind of like Inception. I can go too deep and then I've had it, I'm fucked, I can't get out again. The feck is that? Apart from an abomination. Squatters, probably. Looks like it. God, I'm covered in shit. My bike is so filthy. So filthy. I don't think I've cleaned her in about 3 weeks. She's supposed to be white, and now she's kind of covered in a film of a kind of dark grey brown. When the weather is good, I just want to jump on and ride. I don't want to spend hours cleaning, but I really do need to. I need to set aside some time and give her a good old deep clean. Get all up in her undercarriage, yo, and all that shit. Bless her. She deserves it. She served me well. She served me well. So a few of you guys have asked me what the bike is like in terms of reliability, and I can honestly say I've had this bike from brand new. I am the first and only owner from 0 miles, and I've done somewhere around 9,000 now. When I picked it up from the dealership and rode it home, whoever fit the fuel tank to the bike had pinched an O-ring underneath the tank where the fuel pump is, and there was a little fuel leak. So the dealership came, picked it up, replaced it, and that was it. That was about 7 miles into owning it. So apart from that, apart from the O-ring leaking, it's been absolutely spot on perfect. Never failed to start, never struggled to start. Nothing's broken, touch wood. The whole reliability thing is changing. If you go back a few years, Skoda, for example, and Ford both had pretty shitty reputations for reliability. Their modern cars, Skoda especially, are really pretty damn good. I think everyone can agree that they turn shit around. I can only assume the same can be said for Triumph, really. Because, yeah, maybe the old stuff was a bit shitty, but technology has moved on, build processes have moved on, materials have moved on. So far, no problems, people. She's all good. Atlanta stickers, baby. Boom. Right, let's go and get a coffee. I need it, it's freezing. Anyway, I've been Smo, you guys have been awesome. Peace. I don't even know where to start, man. Shit, I forgot a fucking gear.
awesome to be riding right now. Oh shit. Beamer. To tell you about. I'm fucking tired, dude. 5-0, that's Popo. Popo. My camera angle. Oh, my fucking balls. Some say it's the day of the witches, the day of the ghosts. Driving at night, like as you see right now, it's around 40 degrees. 40, man, look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this. Look at this motherfucker, dude. That's another one.